So in the past few days, I have wondered what is really happening in Zimbabwean politics. Advocate Nelson Chamisa has been at the center of every storm irikutumirwa nevanhu veZanu PF. They are attacking him left, right and center. They started by creating bogus stories akatengwa akabhadharwa, and I always say, imagine wawina election wobva watengwa nemari. How much does it cost? Kana uri munhu anoda mari, chii chiri nani kuita president? Waita president woba mari sezviri kuita Mnangagwa, pane kuti unobva watengwa nemari yacho, chii chiri nani? In my own view, against all odds, haungati munhu ari kudiwa nevanhu, avoterwa nevanhu, awina election obva arambirwa simply because there are certain people who believe kuti Zanu PF ichatongwa kusvika madhonga amera nyanga, then you say that person atengwa. So I love what Advocate Fadzayi Mahere is doing. She's actually viciously defending President Advocate Nelson Chamisa, and this is something which is very, very important because we all have a duty to defend our leader, to defend our president. He is not leading any political organization right now, but he is the talk of every household in Zanu PF, in whatever part you might think of. President Chamisa is the talk of every household. Let us take a look what Advocate Fadzayi Mahere said.
I've had the privilege of working directly with President Nelson Chamisa. One of the mantras I learnt from him is that the room for improvement can never be filled. In this vein, I always say, constructive criticism is good. Thinly veiled smear campaigns, a dirty agenda and disinformation are bad. President Chamisa's ability to navigate complicated terrain and still be the sole hope of the masses is why attacks dressed up as imbalanced scholarship or backhanded think pieces continue to proliferate. It's understandable because, as we say in Shona, he who has the ball is the one who gets slide tackled, marked and fouled. The truth of the matter is that every iteration of President Chamisa's leadership has been permeated with courage, a will to beat our toxic political system and a hunger to transform Zimbabwe into a jewel that works for everyone. His competence in this regard has been magnified by the failure of those who've tried and failed to replace him. The last few years have demonstrated that leading a movement for change is not a stroll in the park. Very few have the capacity or mettle for it. President Chamisa does. In all 10 provinces of Zimbabwe, he has left an imprint, inspiring hope and a thirst for change. This is why I have every bit of confidence that he's the best foot forward to lead the charge of building a new Zimbabwe.
Wie fall down wisse, wie get up 3 times.
We need new leaders.
So anytime, anyway, we are going to stand with President Advocate Nelson Chamisa. When you look at it, what Advocate Fadzayi Mahere said is what we all think about President Chamisa. There is no any single day we are going to wake up and say we doubt President Chamisa. Why? It's because we know his capabilities. We know what he did. For those who have interacted with him or who have been close to him or who know someone who is very, very close to him and had an opportunity to overhear him talk and speak. For those who understand his vision, they will tell you one thing, that President Nelson Chamisa is truthful to the cause. Zanu PF dayanga ine anything chekutaura pamusoro pavachamisa, dai vachamisa izvezvi vakavharirwa kare. I am telling you, but they don't have anything. Even zvinechekuita nebasa ravo, zvinechekuita nefamily, zvinechekuita religion or whatever, they don't have anything. But we spoke in the past and said they are trying to create scandals for President Nelson Chamisa to a point yekuti vanotoda kutsvaga vamwe vakadzi vavanouya navo vachiti furemera vachamisa uti chakati, ita uti vachamisa iti chakati, to a point yekuti they even try to have vachamisa taken photos in compromised positions. They have struggled to have that happen. But because he's aware of those things and those shenanigans, some of the warnings, they come before they happen, physically and otherwise. That is the reason why they have failed. Even if they manage to create whatever they want to create against him, as long as he is faithful to the struggle, as long as he is faithful to God, then the people will still support him. So they've tried all means, they've tried all avenues to soil his name. They've tried everything they can, even to take his life. But God is with us. God is with him. We are not in this struggle to say, nasi tamanyana ningi, mangwana tamanyana ningi, na mangwana tamanyana ningi. We are in this struggle because we know where we are going. We know what we are pursuing. We are not in this struggle for material wealth. Because daita damari tingarete kaenda ku Zanu PF tikano joina Zanu PF toenda padhuze nana chivayo. It's very very easy. We have ma platforms akakura. We can simply praise and worship wikina chivayo tikamukata ku driver ma Mercedes Benz kana ma GD6 tikamukata tengerwa dzimba, but atidi zvese izvozvo because we are fighting for the future of our children. I have seen several people coming here, vakomana muruchaga ma likes, hey muruchaga chi, hey muruchaga chi. We are not after all those things because we can simply praise and worship. We can simply jump, and you know, when we are told jump, we ask up how high. We can simply do that, but we don't want, because our conscience is clear. We know what we are fighting for. We know the risks associated with fighting a system like Zanu PF. And President Nelson Chamisa is the torch bearer. He is our leader. We will continue to support him. We will continue to fight for him. We will continue to defend him. And Advocate Fadzayi Mahere was clear. She was very, very clear. Ignore all these side shows. Zanu PF because vapererwa. Avasina chimwe chekunongedza. Change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. Change will come.